You know, for the last 30 years, we have been rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. And some of you know I started Bond, my nonprofit, 30 years ago. And I want to remind you, I have no degree. Starting an organization, doing what I do even today, up until now, was never a part of my plan. I had no idea that I was going to do anything that I've been fortunate enough to do for the last 30 years. I never imagined starting an organization. I never imagined debating and doing radio and TV debating and speaking around the country and TV shows and counseling. It wasn't a part of my plan at all, not one iota. Really. I never thought of being a minister, a pastor, whatever you want to call me. It just wasn't in my computer. Unless it was hidden down in my computer and I didn't know it. Well, it was, and I didn't know it. My whole plan, that I had come up with for my life while growing up, I wanted to move from Alabama to California or Georgia. At one time, I wanted to live in Georgia. And I didn't know Bottom would be mayor, so thank God that didn't happen. But what's that woman name from Georgia? Stacey Bottom? Keisha Bottom. And she's bringing Georgia to the bottom, that's for sure. But, so my plan when I was growing up, once I turned 18, I was going to move from Alabama to California, get a job, because we were taught to work and take care of ourselves. And I wanted to get a really nice little apartment, eventually buy a house. I want to have some sharp clothes, get me a little red sports car, and get a lot of women. That was my plan. That's the only thing I had on my mind. Isn't that amazing? I want a lot of women, my own place, my own job, a nice little... And I had a red, orange, like 280Z. It was sharp, too. And I wanted a lot of women, and that's my plan in life. But it didn't turn out that way. And I like that it happened the way it did because it showed me that inside of all of us, that there's a greater plan for us. And that if you go within and live from within, it'll come forth. It'll just happen. It'll unfold by itself. And that if you have a plan in your head, that plan comes from Satan and it's all physical and it's all about nothing. It's a delusional plan and you go after it, but it has no meaning. And it's not fulfilling. But then the Creator created us and he prepared us for life. And his plan is greater than what you can ever. I just never imagined writing books. I didn't grow up thinking one day I'm going to be a writer. Or even when I moved to California, I wasn't thinking of writing. I didn't even like school enough to be want to write. And so I say that is to say that when the plan was given to me to start Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, with the purpose of rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man, bringing back God's order of God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. I had no idea. And I still don't know what tomorrow is going to bring for it or the next minute. But I had no idea how needed. It's so timely, too. Even back then, 30 years ago, we thought that the world was falling apart and that it was timely. But it's even more timely today than even then. Men need to be rebuilt. And I've noticed that over the years, all the conversations that I've had with men and women should have happened and would have happened in the home while growing up had they had perfect parents. Because all the discussions really about life, how you deal with this and why am I this way? How do you overcome that? It's about what should have been taught in the homes. It really is. It's nothing new, but it's all about what parents should have been so that the children can see the right way to go while growing up. And if the kids had questions about things, they would have gone to the parents, especially the fathers, and they would have been able to answer those questions. It's mind-blowing. I was counseling with a husband and wife yesterday, and they found me because one of their sons found me, and the son overcame the anger. He went and forgave his mother and his father, and they both were like, it's overwhelmed, especially the father, when his son came and said, Dad, I'm sorry for resenting you. I was wrong. His father's like God spoke to him. And the son encouraged the mother to forgive when he forgave her, to go and forgive her mother. And so the son is having an impact on the parents and his other brothers and sisters right now. At least a couple of them, they have several brothers and sisters. But the discussion that I was having with them about the other sisters and brothers that are out of control, it's all due to the resentment of the mother and the yearning for the father. And the mother admitted exactly that's what it is, but she didn't know it at the time. But that's what it is. And we had an amazing women's forum last night. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. And one of the things that we talked about was how Satan deceives you, that when you're feeling that emptiness inside, like something is missing, he always tells you that it's something physical that you need. A better job, better place to live, better this and a better that, a better man or something. And Satan is lying to you. What you're missing is the love of a father. And once you return to your father, that void will be fulfilled, and it's as though you have everything you ever wanted, ever needed. And so the material things are secondary. It doesn't, when you have it or don't have it, it neither fulfill or feel like you don't have it. It has nothing to do with what's missing on the inside. So I want you to be aware of that. When you think that, oh, I need a better job, this job is so boring, but you're feeling this stuff on the inside, it's a yearning for the Father. It's not the yearning for another job. And yet, there's nothing, you should be working. But don't think the work is going to fulfill what's is missing on the inside. The love of a father. Once you connect with your father, it's it. It's on. It really is. So Satan will tell you that it's something else. And if you listen to the thoughts, you'll find yourself out there looking for it on the outside. And you may find another job. You may become the vice president, but that void will still be there. And then you realize, oh, this job didn't really fulfill it. It's really not the job. It's so amazing. As of this day, and for the last 30 years, inwardly, I feel completed. Really. And outwardly, the material things that I work with, people, places, and things, is added unto me. And I'm grateful for it, but it's added. And one other thing that I want to remind you of, no matter what situation you're in, whether you're in prison or wherever you are in life, whatever jobs you have, whatever, ever, mama mia, ever, right? You have to be grateful. You have to have a perfect attitude in your now situation. And don't let Satan make you feel good or bad about it. Just have an appreciation for it, that you're still alive in that situation. And you will see how easy it is to overcome it. But if you're in a situation and you're mad about the situation, or you're overjoyed about the situation, you're going to lose out. And then you're going to be up and down in life. But if you have a perfect attitude about whatever the situation is, you'll overcome it. Really, it'll be amazing. And that's what it means to count it all joy when you're feeling the pain. Because in that pain, tribulation worketh patient in your life. But you got to do it, folks. A lot of people say, oh, I got it. I understand it. I got it. I can see now. But as soon as one little situation comes or a thought comes, they freak out because they believed a lie. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the JLP Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.